What up, family? Boston Richey. I got to say, fam, I got to keep it real. You know, not only Boston Richey, but I can go on and on with artists that we seeing get jammed. Dealing with the work, right? Large amounts. We also see these same artists, fam, in videos like real stars. We see them um, moving around doing shows and all these different things, fam. And one would think, that an individual would be smart enough to gain this type of success if you're doing shows, your videos, your screaming or whatever, your screams or whatever, and you successful in that way. As far as what we see, one would think that an individual wouldn't get in no jam like this, right? Now, reality is, family, before we get into details, if you want to be a rapper or whatever the case might be, individuals ain't getting the Master P deals or the 50 Cent deals or the T.I. type deals or the Lil Wayne cat. Individuals ain't getting that right now. The streams and all these different things, they still they really getting artists right now, fam. So artists be having 1 foot in the game and 1 foot out the game. So the whole time that they portraying this image, fam, that is more than what it is, they losing their soul. We seeing them die and go to jail. You understand? Because they confused. They know what's really going on behind closed doors. Now, new reports come in on this situation. It's saying that Boston Richey is conspiracy to sell marijuana. Conspiracy, right? Now, it's like the RICO. It is what it is when the federales come in. And that means that he was facilitating situations as the boss, Boston Richey. Now, a lot of people, fans, is coming on this situation. A lot of them saying free Boston Richey, and they hope that he can come back out and do it again, whatever the case might be. But I can tell you this: a lot of times going to jail save individuals because they too soaked in who they really not, and you need jail to find out who you are because you won't sit at home long enough to see or to hear yourself. This situation can turn out one of them ones. Conspiracy, like they really trying to, we seen Rollo go down, did 5, come back. This might be that same type of demo going down for Boston Richey. But what is our community doing as young black men that we see and keep going to jail? Where's the money at that's really coming from hip hop? Because I'm seeing a lot of people that's in hip hop that got a voice complain about the money that they get per streams. They saying that these people is getting rich while individuals and rappers getting killed instead of really getting poor. And I'm beginning to sit back and look at it and see it because there's too many individuals going to jail. One thing about the black community, we make it look like more than what it is. If we got 100,000, we're going to make it look like 1,000,000. And if you ain't never had nothing, it's going to look like 1,000,000. And most people in our community ain't never had nothing, so it looked like 1,000,000 to them, fam. Because there's no reason that if you signing $2-3 million deals that an individual's got to have their hand in legally selling weed when there's so much legal stuff you can do concerning weed. Selling legal weed. Is it just pure stupidity when it comes to these artists? I heard a lot of fans say, man, they be average, man, they just pretty stupid. Just want to go out like Scarface. Got the deal, but still want to have your hand in the streets. It don't make sense. And I don't feel sorry for none of that because you got too many people in our community that's hustling hard, trying to get it, fam, working hard, whatever the case, entrepreneurs, fam, that will have that chance and change their life and other people's life and do it the right way, family. lot of these artists ain't got no patience for what they got going on. So they still have 1 foot in the game and 1 foot out the game because they used to getting this money in this certain light. They don't want to just slow it where I might not get a show this week, or I might get 2-3 shows a month for 30,000, but I'm used to making 100, fam. Sometimes the breakdown is the way round. Jail and death. You understand what I'm saying? And these young artists like Boston Richey, you see him on social media, you know, he always standing up to the Richey part of the game. You feel me? And we seen allegations come up about Boston Richey that when it come to 1090 Jake and they going back and forth and all these different things. And most people that I'm seeing that's getting in these situations, like these rappers and street dudes too, it's a pattern leading up to their arrest. It be a pattern leading up to their death. And it was a pattern when it come to Boston Richey, because one thing about the game, your tongue is very powerful, family. You understand? And when it comes to 1090 Jake, I don't want to speak on a man saying, because I just know how God works. You feel me? You can't continue to scandalize people's name on social media for millions of people to see and think you're just going to go through life and everything all good. It's got another thing coming. A lot of these dudes like Boston Richey and the 1090 Jake lost their soul in the process of doing what they doing. That's why they getting what they getting, fam. One may be looking at 1090 Jake. Well, he studied, he's still out. He's exposing Boston Richey, all these different people. But cancer, man, and sickness will come knocking at your door, your kids' door, your mama door. I'm talking about them type of for show karmas that God got in the land. And a lot of y'all got that coming to you, family. And Boston Richey, I want you to understand this, fam, you know, throughout it all, because when it come to Florida and these Florida rappers, fam, they really been on the same type of time that individuals been on in Memphis. Yeah, they on that demon time like that. And when you living like that, you know, you speaking that from the tongue. It's another thing to get on your lyrics and entertain, but it's another thing when you really living that life in the streets also, fam. Because from what I've seen in my life, when it come to the Most High, he allow individuals to rap these type violent things and make things happen and get out the hood to give back and help other people to pull them out. That's what he allowing you to do it. He's not allowing you to get a deal and then go get more drugs and flood them in the streets. When I'm giving you show money, I'm allowing you to achieve this success, popularity, all these different things. It's just like a slap in the face. Because individuals be looking at other individuals' lives, fam, especially being a rapper, and they want to be in that place. They got to have that light on them also to keep going. And it's really a dim, dark light, fam, that I'm seeing for a lot of these hip-hop artists. A lot of these YGs, fam, before we get up out of here, they do all this talking. They do all this, I want to say shining, stunning, whatever the case might be. But when you're an OG and been through it, you can see right through it. You can see the pain, fam, through the money. Held to the head. You can see the pain through the watch and the chain, fam, because you done been through it. And all I'm saying is you're going to have to deal with that at the end of the day in order to be successful, fam, because it ain't who make the most, it's who lasts the longest. But I will keep y'all updated on situations. I'm out.